Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody needs to come and watch TheCod3r live. 'Cause it's time to fix some consoles. What up, people? How y'all doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody needs to come and watch TheCod3r live. Hello, ladies and gents. How you all doing? What up? Just wait for some people to come in. People should be in soon. Howdy Silver, welcome. Just got a gaming laptop. Nice. What'd you get, mate? Pops, good evening, mate. Kempe. Just send a notification, get some people in. Let's load up TheCod3r. Post to TheCod3r as well. We may as well do it to YouTube as well. Wheaty! Cheers, cheers, Wheaty. There we go. Antos, thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Right, now I'll catch up on chat. Thank you, Antos. Thank you, Wheaty. Appreciate that, mate. Steve, good evening. Cleaning Reject. Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming. Nice. Dr. Oliver, welcome, mate. Antos, good evening. Didn't think you could stream to both platforms. I'm not. I'm just on YouTube. I'm just on Twitch, mate. Is this the Roach PS5? No. Hey, cheers, Sam. Thank you, mate. Time and Tide, welcome. Dean, I'm good, thanks, mate. How are you? Any updates on the blue Lenovo? Have I not done that? No, I haven't. I'm going to do it tonight. I've completely fucking forgot. I'll do it in a minute after I've done this one, while I'm on live. In fact, it's right behind me. Literally right behind me, underneath my TV. Good, thanks, Soapatch. How are you, mate? Debaldo, welcome. Thanks for the PS5 screws, all is perfect, next day delivery, cheers. No worries, mate. I've got a memory like a puddle-lung duck. Oh, mate, I know, I really have. My memory's absolutely terrible. That's why I've got a whiteboard, but then I'll just forget on there as well. Became a member on your YouTube channel. Thank you, mate, I appreciate it. Yeah, I know time and tide, but unless you want me to do it in the morning, mate, it is a boring job, but I can do it on stream. I've got to find the other one, though. Zion Ricky, welcome, mate. Elvis, thank you, buddy. 11 months, almost a year. Awesome, dude. Drop me a message on the store right now, mate. I'll tell you what. We'll do this. Shut up and get on with it. That's for you, mate. Mark Lynch, been subscribed for 5 months. Thank you, mate. Have you received that PS2? When did you send it, Matt? I haven't received one yet, but I haven't been to the thing today. When did you send it, bud? Why was that deleted by a moderator? What? Should have a store message. Right, I'll have a look then. I'll tell you what, hang on. Oh, where's my pen? I don't actually know. I'll tell you what, I'll do this thing, because I don't know where my board pen is. Set a reminder, blue Lenovo, 11 AM tomorrow. Reminder set, there you go. I'll say 11 AM because I have got a meeting in the morning with the IT manager at my kids' school. So I can't do it till then. Now set another reminder to remind you about that reminder. Yep, there you go. One second, let me just catch. Nightbot, shut up. Yeah, have that then, Nightbot. Ha! Threatened to ban my fucking viewers. Now you're going into reminder inception, yeah. One sec, let me just catch up for a sec because I've lost where I am. Right, we had Elvis subscribed, thank you, mate, I appreciate it, bud. I'm good, thanks, Selpat, how are you, mate? Luke, how's it going? Nah, not tackling an OG Xbox, not yet. That was Nightbot, yeah. It was the one I sent you via my cousin, not for repair, just to donate. No, then I haven't, unless my sister hasn't told me. No, I haven't, mate, no. Looks like a bag of dope came with that console. How's it going, Tedders? Where's chat gone? It should be there, mate. It should be there. I've got 1 minute 57 on the hype train. No, it's like this one. I sold a customer a board. This is a 1200 PS5. I sold a customer a board, and I sent it to him. And when he's got it, it's not turning on. The board was brand new, literally brand spanking new. It had never been used, and now it's not turning on for some weird reason. I converted it to a digital edition, but I couldn't test it because I didn't have the housing for it. So I sent it to him, and now it's just not turning on at all. So he sent it to me, and I said, right, I'll sort it out for you, and I just completely fucking forgot about it. So that's why I've gone live tonight, so I can do this. So, how's Cody doing? He's doing good, mate, yeah. You'll get it eventually. Yeah, no worries, mate. I appreciate it. How's it going, Tom? That was me by mistake. How's it going, Camelot? But yeah, I completely forgot to do this, and I've just realised, and I'm like, shit, I need to do it. So I've just decided to go live and do it. But yeah, I sold this board. It's brand new. I bought this to do a teardown. Like I bought the board to do a teardown. Couldn't fix the customers, so I sold him the board. And then like a week or two later, he's got in touch and said, "Oh, I've just fixed that board and it's not working." But his was a digital edition. This was originally a disc edition. So I converted it to digital edition, and he's got it, and it's apparently just not turning on. So I'm assuming it's a BIOS issue. But I am going to use this to my advantage because I've got 4 1200 series boards which I want to attempt to repair if I can. But yeah, that's just not turning on at all. So, how's it going, Chriso? Hey, Uber. How you doing, mate? Top right of Matt. It's not real. It's plastic. It triggers everyone, that does. Where's my T8 screwdriver gone? It triggers absolutely everyone, that does. I love it. Well, that's a T7, but it'll do. Whoops. You hate me? Nah, you don't. I'm on the way, I didn't get an update. Yes, mate, it is. Let me... 1 second. Don't know why you didn't get an update. Mail... I'm sure I put the tracking number on the thing. 1 second. Tom... Here it is. Let me just... Well, first of all, I'll track it. I'm not going to post it publicly because... Yeah, I just don't want to. It's leaving the UK today at 7:08 AM. 1 second, let me just update your order page so as you can see the tracking number. Oh, it's got the tracking number on it. More actions. Right, I'm just going to send you an email. It's just going to say tracking and then the tracking info. There you go. That should come through, mate. You should get an email with the tracking number there. Thank you, Cloning Reject. I appreciate that, mate. Since you have a PS5 there, just a short question. Does changing the safe bridge help fix PSN error? What PSN error are you getting, mate? Is it that you're banned or that it just can't connect to PSN? I'll look again, got it. No worries, mate. Yeah, no worries. I don't know why he didn't send you an update email. He's spying on me. It's alright. I don't mind. Question, would anyone like to see me attempt to kill myself on a e-bike? Antennas are not plugged in. So the reason I ask who dat? Thank you, Jamie. Good evening, mate. Hope you're doing well. The reason I ask is because this company got in touch with me and said, do I want one for free? I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take one for free. So they sent me one to do a review on. I know it's not the normal... Abaddon, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, mate. What did you say? Let me have a look. Shut up and take my Prime sub. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Yeah, they got in touch with me and I was like, do you want one for free? And I was like, fuck yeah. £2,000 bike? Hell yeah. So they sent me one. And they just want me to do a video on setting it up and then testing it out. So, yeah. The joys of being a YouTube baller. Love it. Don't even need to ask. You might die, but imagine the hype train. Very true. Give you 50 quid for it. I couldn't imagine you riding an e-bike, mate. Don't forget that screw you dropped. Good point. There you go. Yeah, I couldn't imagine you driving an e-bike, mate. I'm actually giving it to Sarah. I'm not going to be selling it, so yeah, if anyone asks, the answer is going to be no. Sarah's dad needs extra care, and he's refusing to have a carer. So I've said to Sarah, rather than having to, I know this is going to sound bad, but rather than having to disturb me every day to take her to her dad's and pick her up from her dad's, she can have the e-bike, and then that way then she can just ride to her dad's on the e-bike and ride back on it, and I haven't got to worry about getting her there and back, if that makes sense, because I haven't really got the time to keep taking her to her dad's and back every day. So yours needs a new battery replacement. Yeah, it's mine, so you can keep wanting it because you ain't getting it. You dickhead. Good evening, Matthew. How's it going, mate? Hope you're doing well, buddy. You're a twat, Sarah. You're a twat. I might not give you the e-bike now. No. I seen you say you're spying on me. Why did you say something else afterwards?
No, I said I'm spying on you.
Oh, I saw that. I responded to that. Hey?
I got on your corner in the kitchen.
Oh. I didn't even know you was in the kitchen.
I just thought you rest the kitchen and fold it.
Alright. Yeah, no, so rather than me having to stop what I'm doing every day and taking 2 hours out every single day, I just said to Sarah, I said, you know what, once I've done the video on it, you can have it. Tommy, thank you, mate. Good evening, buddy. Thank you, bud. Coffee, please, Miss Coda. Wheaty wants a coffee, sir. He said he'll be around to give you a good scene to in a minute. She didn't even reply. She's deaf, she is. He can be nice when he wants to be. Well, call it your present for giving up weed. Call it your present for giving up weed. Sarah's giving up smoking weed.
4 days.
4 days, so yeah, fair play. Not because I've asked her, just because she wants to. Right, let's have a look at what's wrong with this then. Let me just look at my boot sequence. I've got a
coffee. You want to do now?
I've got one, but I have another one.
If you've got one, I have another one.
Please.
You don't deserve to.
Don't be mean. Right, okay, we've got no boot sequence. So that could be the BIOS. I'm gonna reprogram a new BIOS actually. That's probably the best thing to do. How's it going, Pronto? Pronto said well done. Wheaty said nice one. How's it going, Nick? I'm good, thanks, mate. E-bike and bikes. Not sure what that means, mate. Pop said well done. Right, let me... That cat's annoying. I'll tell you what, let's just grab... Rather than programming one...
Are you even spelled on the thingy?
No. Rather than programming one, let me just grab one of these boards. Yeah.
You put the kids' shirts in the drawer.
Yeah.
Don't forget, please, because it's what Robert's going to have.
Okay. I won't forget. Rather than messing around with the BIOS and programming a new one, I don't think that's a BIOS issue though, I'll be honest. I really don't think it's a BIOS issue. But what I'll do is, I'll just copy a new, I'll just solder a new BIOS on. I've got a feeling it could have floated the south bridge when I replaced the BIOS chip. I am going to reflow this south bridge because I want to try and fix this board in a minute. So just in case it floats that south bridge, let's just reflow that real quick. Okay. I thought you said 4 days, sir. Oh, 4 days tomorrow. If the e-bike breaks, you can always fix it. Very true. Reply to chat.
I've messaged from my doctor and we'll go to you on that. I made a big one, see, I glass my foot up again.
Thanks.
Okay. You go to bed then.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, dear.
See you later, dear.
Toodle, be.
In a bit, cock ya.
See you later. Fucking idiot. Hey, there's a fucking boot sequence. Boom. There's a boot sequence. Cool. Right, this board should work now, but let's just double check it. I really feel like a right prick for not doing it. Well, I'm going to use it to my advantage though and use this test housing to try and fix some of these other ones, if I can. If I can. Oh, what are you lolling at? Oh, I haven't read it. What? He's just being fussy, he always is. Put him down. He's fine, he's just bored. Right, that is turning on. Oh, damn, that gets hot quick. Keep it pressed down just to make sure it goes through white light, but yeah. To have a bit not out of done in years. Yeah, that's turning on. Cool. Not sure if it was a dodgy BIOS or not, or if it's just reflowed that safe bridge, but it seems to be working. So there's one fixed. So yeah, this board is brand spanking new. Like, I've never used it. I used it literally for 5 minutes for testing the, well, just for making sure it worked when I first bought it, and then I sold it to this customer. Converted it to digital, so I took like the disc drive connector ribbons off it and stuff, and then yeah, it just don't work, or didn't work. Right, that's working. That can go back in this housing in a bit. But I am going to use this to my advantage and try and fix another one. So I bought these off eBay for £50 each. I bought 4 of them in total. So there's 3 there and there's 1 there as well. So 4 in total. Not sure if I'm going to fix that one. In fact, I'm definitely not going to fix that one because it looks like I've nicked the SSD controller off it. So, oh no, that one wasn't. That one was a separate one I bought as a donor only board. So I've got another one somewhere. I'm missing a 1200 board. I'm not sure where. Never mind, it's fine. But I want to try and fix these. So let's just have a look at the symptoms on this one. So I paid £50 each for these. But if I can't fix them, they're donor boards anyway, so it doesn't make a difference to me. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference. Okay. That appears to turn on. So what's wrong with it? White light of death? Blue light of death? Banned online? I don't know. Well, it's white light. I've lost the APU screws. Where have I put the APU screws? There's one of them. Yeah, alright, you've overheated. Fine. I only said that I could wish you the best. Okay, the fan works. Don't know if it's that antenna that's damaged or the actual connector. Ah, there we go. That got it. Right, let's have a look and see what the deal is with this then. So this is going to need converting to a digital to get it working. Assuming I can get it working. Technique, how's it going, mate? Hey, how's it going, Carlos? Thank you, buddy. Cheers for the 100 bits, mate. Tommy and Abaddon resubscribed. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Well, that console appears to be working absolutely freaking fine. So, what the hell is the deal? More to the point, I ain't got a clue where my PS5 controller's at. Genuinely, not got a clue. Technique, thank you, mate. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah? Yeah, please. I don't know where mine's gone.
Just stand for you.
Right, this is not my controller, it's Cody's, and you can't make fun of him because he's got autism, so you're not allowed. Just saying. Just a heads up, you can't make fun of someone with autism. So you got to be nice to him. Right, let me get a cable. Make us feel guilty. You're welcome, mate. Got caught with a not so small amount. Okay. It's not syncing a controller. There it is. Right, let's have a look at what's going on. Network, set up internet. Right, he wants an update. What software is it on? It's on 6.02. Don't know if that's exploitable or not. HDCP, disable that. And now I can switch over to the capture card. Ow. There we go. Right, well that is, it seems to be working. But I'm going to need to run an update, but this is disk edition. And I can't do an update without removing the without reprogramming the BIOS. So, yeah. So let's reprogram the BIOS. Really don't know why this has been sold as a dead board. I honestly have no clue. Also, don't know why. Let me get another screwdriver. Let me get a better screwdriver, should I say. Oh, I was stripping a TV yesterday, so... Where's my pH 0? Oh, I don't know. Right, fine. I'll use my screwdrivers from the drill bit set. I shall use the ones from my drill bit set. Yep, that'll work. Right, because that screw's chewed. That's why it's not working. I think it's time for me to buy a new iFixit kit because again, I've lost half my bits. Well, sorry, I'll rephrase that. Cody's lost half my bits. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. I'll have to replace that screw. You ain't allowed anymore. Right, okay, I'm sorry. I won't buy any more. Promise, I won't buy any more. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really sorry, I promise. I swear on my cat's whiskers, I will not buy any more. None whatsoever. None at all. By the way, I just bought one. Order confirmed, yeah. Literally. Oh dear. Buying one in the background, yeah. The worst thing is Sarah's got access to Amazon, she'll probably just go and cancel it. Crafty bastard. Hey, Dustin, thank you, mate. Appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for the support. I only say that I could wish you the best. Whoa. No, no, Sarah, no. No, don't do it. No, Sarah. That's naughty. That's naughty of you. You can't do that. Oh dear. What problems this one got? I actually don't know, because I bought it as a faulty board, as a dead board, like as a donor board, and it appears to be working fine. Right, I've just realised I haven't got my microscope connected up. Where's my power lead gone? There it is. Bear with me a sec. Just wait for that to turn on. Ready, steady, order cancelled. You liar. You can't stop me anyway, it's a business transaction. You cannot stop me. Whoops. Right, that's that BIOS chip I've just took off the other one. Let's see if it gives me a boot sequence on this board, or if I've got to reprogram one. Them's be the question. Let me just have a look. No, that BIOS was corrupt all along. Alright. Okay, well, that explains why I wasn't getting the boot sequence. Something went wrong during that BIOS programming. Not sure what, but at least now I know what caused it on the other board. And I'll only say that I'm gonna wish you the best. Alright, let me get my programmer. Why is my microscope so wobbly recently? I'll just tighten this up. Hey, that's better. That's a bit better. I wonder why that was so wobbly. It was a bit loose. Beep. I said beep, you bastard. Thank you. There we go. Probably shouldn't show tobacco on the screen. I only wish you the best. Whoa, whoa. Desktop. And detect, select, read. So I'm using Neo Programmer for this. Yeah, I know, Sarah. Your baby on screen. Yeah, but Cody looks like me. So nah. Easy mate, recently found you and watched a few of your videos on YouTube. Recently saw the one where you come from where you are now. Come from to where you are now. Really inspiring and positive. I respect you for what you do, mate. Saw you had Twitch this is the first time in your life. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Welcome, buddy. Right, let's save that and back it up as... Actually, no. Let's find out the serial number first. Actually, let's just go to here. No modifier. Browse. Oh no, I need to back it up first, don't I? Damn it. EDM Alfio Disk Edition. Alright, so that's the serial number for that. So now I can store that. So let's load that up. 1216A. Digital. Save. New BIOS file created. Why has that not saved it as digital? Huh? Right, disk edition. Why has it not saved it as a digital? What? Why is that not working for 1216 versions? I don't know. If I do what to you, you're selling my stuff. Why is it not saved it as a digital? There it has. What went wrong then? What? What the? What on earth happened there? Did I select digital or did I select disk? I swear, I definitely selected digital, didn't I? Very weird. But now it's reading as digital edition, I can open that and I can flash it. There we go. So that's going to erase the chip and reprogram it with the digital edition settings. There you go, that's reprogrammed. There we go. I'll let that cool down for a minute. Morning from down under. Welcome, mate. I should probably put my phone on charge. That might be a good idea. Instead, I only wish you the best. Whoa. Help, Rob. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Good day from Australia. Good day, mate. Another day, another dollar. Good to see another Aussie. There's quite a few Aussies who watch the channel, actually. In fact, it's one of the most popular countries in my YouTube stats. Oh, don't get Calm Down stuck in my head. It's bad enough having Cody make me listen to it all the way to school and all the way back from school every single day. Working in the rain, fun times. Oh yeah, because it's your winter, isn't it? If an Aussie's watching the stream, it means they've run out of beer. There you go. Good stuff. Right. Now I need to remove the speaker from this so as I can remove the connectors from it. So before I do that, I'm just going to quickly check my boot sequence, make sure it's got one. No, it has not. Huh? That could have floated the safe bridge. Ah! I think it might have floated the safe bridge. Right, now I've got a boot sequence. Yeah, that's the only problem with the BIOS chip being so close to the safe bridge. It really can mess it up, and that's the problem. Right, okay, so I'm going to need to remove the speaker so as I can remove the connectors from the other side. I don't want to damage the connectors because I can sell them. You know, obviously you can't buy them connectors anywhere, so I may as well try and salvage them. So I'm looking for my low melt solder. Stuff I'll just use normal solder. I don't want to damage the speaker, so I have to remove it. Oh, hello, Rach. Didn't know you was on Twitch. Damn it. I think the top of the speaker doesn't matter, it's just a plastic cover. There you go. Right, speaker removed. Let's just keep that in the right orientation. Pop off the battery. Might end up damaging the battery connector, but I'm not going to remove that. I've got loads of them. Whoops, I just knocked my power lead out of the microscope. Ow! Someone just dropped on my hand. That hurt. There's one connector. This one's going to be tricky. Yeah, this one's going to be rather difficult to get off. I might have to damage this one because I can't heat up from the underneath for this one because it's directly underneath the other connector. Right. Well, that's reusable. Maybe not for a customer, but for me to reuse on a board, that's reusable. Didn't damage it enough. It didn't damage it too much. So that connector definitely reusable. All right. Let's put the speaker back on. Yeah, a little bit of meltage to that there from removing the first connector. But that's fine, the battery connector will still work. Let's try and solder this back on without heat or without hot air. That works. Yep, flat to the board, that'll do. Good night, server. Do. There you go, battery back in. Good night, darling. Right, did I miss anything while I was doing that? No, I don't think so. Have a coffee before hitting the sack, it helps. It actually does help me. I drink coffee all night. She weren't talking to me. Oh, right. She must have been talking to Travis again. She needs to stop talking to him, I've told her. I ain't putting up with it anymore. Right, we've got a boot sequence. Good. Whoa. Right, that's the chewed screw. I will replace it, but for now it'll do. It'll do just to test this. It doesn't have to be screwed in all the way, so it's absolutely fine. It will do for now. It will do for now. Stop it. There we go. This should work on the capture card. I'm just working on PS5 boards that I bought as donor boards, mate. These are 1200 series boards, so they're one of the latest revisions. This is the TheCod3r. Boom. Yeah, boy. Haven't got to hide that information. It's not my customer, so doesn't matter. Settings, network. Hang on, I need to. Run an update. Well, it might help if I actually had the other Wi-Fi antenna in though. Why has it lost sync? What's going on with this controller? I think it's completely dead. Oh, I might have to leave it to charge for a bit, to be honest. What's going on? Why is it not? Oh, it's crashed. Really? The console's crashed. No worries, cryogenics. Oh, damn. The console's just died on me. No power. Oh, hang on. Ooh, it's just died on me. In real life. Like, in real life, where did that come from? It's just died live. What happened there? No, I always slam the power button. Overload or surge. I don't know, that's weird. It's just literally... It's turned back on now. Oh, you display, you little prick. No worries, Breticus. Right, he's going through his reboot loop because it shut down incorrectly. Check the thermals of the memory chips. It shouldn't be that. Right, it's just synced on me. Oh, it's just synced for me. Maybe it's shorted on the USB-C. That's possible. How's it going, Blake? How's it going, Blake? Hope you're good, mate. Worst case guess, yeah. Right. System update. Really don't know what happened there. That was very odd. Coffee time, nice. That's what I'm doing now. Damn, 151 viewers, sweet. That's awesome. That's pretty sweet. $1.29, meh. Don't matter what time it is. It's always time for coffee. Always. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best. Changed your username, Zelda Down Under. Nice. Ah, yeah, because it's just about time for the Aussies. I'm waiting for fucking PayPal to release my money, the cunts. You can't be asked to walk 3 feet to the kitchen. Jesus. I'm going to have to monitor this, but I'm hoping it don't crash again. I'm hoping that was just a glitch in the Matrix. But I'll have to monitor it. 016802. Oh, I've got a mini keyboard. PayPal are taking the piss. Give me some money, PayPal. You have £785 of mine. You better release it. Oh, there's a point. eBay have got some money of mine as well. I'm gonna see if that'll withdraw. Oh, I've got a message on eBay as well. Mini works, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Message from eBay, we're keeping your money, see ya. Oh, I know, desired state. Oh no. Right, that's just rebooting. This is hilarious. Does anyone remember the Dell laptop from last week? Oh God. Go on, I'll just let you all read it. That's hilarious. Oh, that's cheered me up. That's awesome. That's pretty fucking funny. Looks like a challenge, yeah. Tony Pole me, yeah, he did, didn't he? Hey, there we go. That's updated. Oh, that's made my night, that was funny. Oh dear, that's cheered me up. Right, let's have a look. eBay, can I have some money, please? It just reminded me when I logged into PayPal. Cause I've got like 800, but no, it still says processing. You assholes. Hang on, let me make sure there's no personal info on here. No, there you go. Yeah, eBay, I've got like £94, £94 of mine. Play a game of Fortnite. Are you nuts? Why would I want to play that shit? Right. Okay, well, that's just updated. Switch user, add user, sign in. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best. 1 second. Just gotta sign in. To my phone. Fortnite's ass. Oh no. You have cats. Play with the cat. Oh dear. Right, bear with me. Signing on PS5. Enter code. Just insanely arse. No, it's always been insanely arse, mate. Right. How would I know if this is banned? It would have told me by now, wouldn't it? Like when I signed in, it would have told me, right? I don't actually know the answer to that, Zell. To be honest, upon signing, I think so. So this shouldn't be banned. System, console info. Right, it's now updated to 7.4. It's a digital edition console now. Back up and restore. No, reset. Reset console. Actually, no, let's play a game. I've got GTA 5, so I own GTA 5 on my account, so we should be okay to run it on here. Update the game or app to use network features. I just want to see if it crashes. It doesn't matter about network features. I don't play it, mate. Cody uses it with the cheats. I'll say cheats, like, you know, when you use the phone to use it. I don't play it. I don't get time to play games. Ever call when you try and sign in. Okay, mate. Yeah, I thought it was. Oh, but I guess I only wish you the best. Whoa. Whoops. The fan just fell. Ha. Director mode, that's it. Yeah. So all he does is just race around in fire trucks. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't play online or anything like that. Just runs around in fire trucks with infinite health on it. So easier than Catmon mode. Where can you get a grinding pen from? I bought mine from Amazon. You'll get them cheaper on AliExpress. I can get you a link to the one I use, if I can find it. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best. This is the one that I bought. Let's grab a link to it. So I bought mine off Amazon because I wanted it quick, but that's the one I use. Let's give you all sound. Or at least I think he's giving you sound. That should give you some sound, I don't know. Although I can't hear it, but meh. Oi, get in that room. Nah. Haha. Nah. You dead. The sound, yeah, cool. You dead. I'm just making sure it doesn't crash, doesn't glitch, doesn't give any kind of snowy effect or anything like that. Seems fine. Seems absolutely fine. Seems like there's nothing wrong with this. You're not meant to shoot him. Oh no. Oh no. I know how to play it. I just like shooting the hostages. Just a wanker. You know it. No, I'm just making sure it doesn't glitch. As if you don't let you shoot your mate. Rambo's everyone. Ha. check the temperature of that camera. That'll show the reason for me to buy that. What, to buy the camera, you mean? Hang on a sec. If I do that, you got to use my link to buy it. Is that a deal? Funnily enough, I've just been paid by the thermal camera company to do another video for them. Dumbasses gave me £250 just to show their thermal camera in a video. Love it. Right, let me just load up TC view, overhead. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best. Whoa. There you go. How's that? Oh, look at that. Look at that quality image. Going on a mass spray on your shop. Go for it, mate. Look at the quality of that. You cannot be like, for the price. I know I actually get sponsored by this company. I know they give me this for free, and I know they do give me money to sell the product. But you cannot argue the quality. Like, you just can't. You guys know me. If I think it's shit, I'm going to say it's shit. Like, everyone knows what I'm like. If I think it's shit, I'm going to say it's shit. But even with the macro lens on, look at that. Like, you can see traces and everything. It's fucking awesome. Obviously, when you've got macro lens on, you have to get in really close, but it's just insane. Really is insane. There you go. There's my thumbnail. Ha. But yeah, honestly, you really can't grumble for the price. Yeah, so now you got to go to that thermal camera video and use my link. That seems to be working fine, so I'm going to call that good, and I'm going to sell it on the online store, because why not? So, looks like a prism from helicopter thermal cam. Yeah, for the price is great. Yeah, finished my birthday in 2 days, you should 100% give me a free PS5. I'll give you one of them for free, but that's all you're getting. Sorry, mate. Right, let's take a screenshot of this. I'm going to put this on the online store as a board only, because it seems to be working absolutely fine. Products, add product. I'm going to sell it for £150 on my online store. Put one in stock. What's the weight of this? Let me have a look. Or rather, should I say, what's the weight of a PS5 motherboard? Well, a PS5 1200 series motherboard. Giveaway for a faulty item that one of us could fix. Nah, I need to sell them, mate. I need to make money. Times are hard, you see. I do giveaways, but just not very often. 250 grams, so I'm going to have to put 350 grams because I have to include the weight of the box. PS5 parts. Save. What camera do you use for your overheads? I use a Sony ZV-1, mate. I'll say one, I've got two of them. It is... I'll get a link to show you. That one, bud. Right, there we go anyway. A working PS5 board, sweet. I'll take it. I'll still find a way to not fix it. Yeah, I've just added that as a product on the online store. Oops. Let's just make sure it's showing up properly. Parts and components, PS5 parts. Yeah. No, that's donor board. Yeah, there you go. Replacement motherboard for CFI 1216A. Has YouTube pissed you off? No. I just I don't have to do exclusive streams, but I don't want the Twitch channel to die. And I'm not allowed to do simultaneous streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time anymore. Being a partner, unfortunately, fix a PS5 blood. I will if I've got one in. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best. Whoa. I will take that. Red Sun, thank you, mate. Appreciate the support, buddy. Thank you. Right, so that is another PS5 board working. Good. Good stuff. Let's see what's wrong with the next one, shall we? Right, I need to program a BIOS for this because there's no BIOS on it. So I need to create a BIOS file. BIOS chips. So yeah, this is another one that I paid £50 for. It's faulty. Sponsor a ginger. Oi. Desktop. Neo Programmer. Detect. Select. And yeah, that's coming up blank. Okay, let's open up my null modifier. EDM 030 digital. How many numbers did I select there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 8. There you go. Board variant 1216A, digital, save. No, let's save as save that. F32 that one. Was that right? 392 at the end? Yeah, there we go. So we've got a random serial number for the BIOS. So let's open that. And let's program. There we go. Yes, pin 1 has to be soldered. Yes, on website still. Oh yes. What the hell is that thing? What, this? This is a piece of software I created to, number 1, stick the middle finger up to BWE because he's a complete not a cunt. And number 2, because we wanted to be able to program BIOSes for the PS5. Michael, thank you, mate. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, so let's just read that, make sure it actually shows up. Do you ever use UART for the PS4? I've never used it, no. I have got a UART reader, I've never used it though. You're on a new account? Oh, no worries, mate. Who's BWE, or do you not want to know? BWE used to be a good guy, but the way he treats his customers, the way that he treats his viewers as well, because he has got a YouTube account, although there's less than 500 subs. He's just a complete and utter arsehole. He's a programmer, software engineer, and he used to give out the PS4 null reader for free, right? And then all of a sudden he's just pulled absolutely everything, stopped anyone from having it for free, and he's like, right, you've all got to pay for it. So yeah, and then when I created this, I created this 2 days before he released his software, and he went absolutely freaking nuts. He went nuts, telling me that it's going to kill consoles, telling me that it doesn't work, telling me that I've got no programming knowledge, blah, 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 even though my name's TheCod3r, and my name's TheCod3r because I used to be a programmer. Like, genuinely, created the software myself, obviously, but only use on one machine. Didn't know that. I didn't know that. But But yeah, obviously I haven't given my code out because I don't want people to modify it and then claim it's mine and it's got a virus and stuff. So I'm not going to show all the code. But I wrote this in C# using Visual Studio. Obviously, it's just looking for offsets and stuff and changing them. It's very simple to do, but he was basically saying that my software was going to kill the consoles. Never had a complaint so far. You made your own PS4 UART tool too. Nice. Get these updates. MS need that, not you. What do you mean, mate? Try watching Steve B. What do you mean? What for this software? Mean? Oh, Visual Studio update. Nah, fuck Visual Studio updates. What you mean? How to install this software? The software that I've got, or my software rather. My software is standalone, and it's really simple to use. Oh, UART on a PS4, right? Got ya. Okay, yeah. Wouldn't even know how to use it. I was gonna say this is a standalone app. It's literally just open, and that's it. There's no installation, nothing. It's not for installing custom firmware, mate. It's not for installing custom firmware. It's literally for modifying the BIOS to basically change it from a disc edition to a digital edition. Turn the volume down on your kids. So basically my software, you can change the serial number, you can program a new BIOS basically. If you take any BIOS or any BIOS file, when I get time I am going to do it so you can literally just click a button and generate a new BIOS using certain information. Although I don't know if that's actually possible yet, so I don't know. But basically you can change your board variant, change your serial number, change the flags for digital edition to disc edition or vice versa. You can remarry a BIOS file if your BIOS file fails and you've got a disc edition, so you can fix your BIOS file, your BIOS chip, so as you can actually retain functionality for disk drive and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it with my software. It's like this one, I've just taken a BIOS file from another PS5 1216, changed the serial number to a random serial number. Well, I've just changed the ending of the serial number, right? So as it's not, so it doesn't match the one that I've just put on another console. Just literally generated a random number and then programmed it in. And then if you look at Neo Programmer, there's the serial number flag. Or there's the serial number value, just there. So yeah, yeah, it's one of them. Just it works. Now, whether or not this board actually works, I don't know. I don't have a clue. So, yeah, we're going to find out. But no, the software is not for hacking the PS5. There's no intention for hacking. I don't have anything to do with the hacking scene at all. I just wanted software to be able to program the BIOSes so as I could fix them myself. And I thought, you know what, I'll give it out for free. So it's on the online store. If you go to consolefix.shop, and go to resources. No, it's not under resources. It is under. It's on the homepage. PS5 NOR modifier version 1.0 released, and there's a download link on there. It's absolutely free. You don't need to pay for it. I'm not going to charge people for it. I created it for myself, and if it can help other people, then great. Yeah, anyone's welcome to download it. It's for repair only, yeah, exactly. It's like the last PS5 I've just worked on. That was running on firmware 6.02. I could have kept it on that firmware. I'm pretty sure that's exploitable. And if it's not, it will be eventually. I don't care. I just updated it. I had to make sure it wasn't banned online. Should probably put some flux on there. Right, so first thing I'll do with this then is just have a quick look and see if there's any missing components. So again, I paid £50 for this. This was actually a digital edition. Okay, fair enough. So I paid £50 for this. Yeah, it was sold as dead, so it was sold as a scrap board basically. What variant is this? Oh, 3R, okay. Oh, but instead I only wish you the best. Why ain't that going in there? Huh? Oh, it's bent. She's bent, that's why. I should have checked the boot sequence and I just completely ignored it. Let's just have a look and see what's happening with it. Paul, thank you, mate. Nothing. It's not booting. It is not booting. Oh, okay. We've got a single beep every 30 seconds. So we've got a short somewhere on there. I wonder if the thermal camera will pick that up. I have got to run to the toilet in a minute. I'm busting for a pee. So we've actually got one that's faulty then. That's good. I wonder if the thermal camera will be able to pick this up if we've got a short every 30 seconds, if we've got a beep every 30 seconds or so. Let's just have a look. So if this makes a video, I'm live streaming it on Twitch, but this video, if it makes a video, will be sponsored by the P2 Pro thermal camera, just as a heads up, because it's an absolutely freaking awesome camera and they want to give me some money to shill it. Got a bit of heat residue there. That's fine. That's completely and utterly normal, but SSD controller's turning on, and it might be the SSD controller which is actually short, because that's getting pretty warm. I've got this chip here which is getting a bit warm, but that SSD controller staying that warm So with the macro lens on, so the SSD controller is just here, just underneath here. If I turn that on, yeah, that SSD controller is definitely getting a bit warm. It's 42 degrees Celsius, 43 degrees, 44 degrees Celsius. .46, yeah, so it is getting warm on that SSD controller. Let's turn the macro lens off. We've actually got some heat still here, and that's not good. Well, I'm going to give this 5 minutes just to cool down before I test it. I'm going to let it cool down. So what I'll do is I'll take a quick couple of minute break. I do need the toilet. I'm going to let it cool down because I was working on this area, but I want to know if there's anything getting hot in this area when I apply power to it. But I was working in that area when I put the BIOS chip on, and it could be holding some heat. So I am going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to run to the toilet. Well, I'm grabbing myself a smoke first, but then I'm going to run to the toilet, and when I get back I'll try it again. Yeah, the new Xboxes use thermal paste, yeah, because they're not stupid enough to overclock the shit out of the APU. Right, I will be back in a second. I'm going to play a quick 90-second ad because I'm not going to be here anyway. I would appreciate it if you sit through it. Helps me out. I can't play an ad because it looks like it's just started playing an ad. So, yeah, I can't play an ad. Never mind. Alright. I'll pop to the toilet. I'll be back. Yo. I'm back. So I just got a pretty stupid comment on YouTube, and I find it funny. So some guy has commented on the one of the last videos I did. Let me just put it up. Hang on a sec. So he says, conformal coating is not the same thing as solder mask. At 38 seconds, you call yourself an electronics technician. Well, yeah, I am. You should therefore know the difference between the two. Solder mask is used to mask off all the copper, leaving only the solder pads exposed, and is applied prior to fitting the components. Whereas conformal coating is usually applied over the entire board after the components have been fitted. Well, yeah. Semantics, bro. Semantics. People need to stop getting caught up on the little things in life, because it's really not worth your energy. Like, seriously, it's not worth your energy. Just because I've got a bad habit of calling something what it's not, doesn't mean I don't know what it is. Like, seriously, stop getting caught up on semantics. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. Anyway, Mean, thank you, mate. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. But honestly, like, people really shouldn't get caught up on the little things. Like, you know. Oh well. Ah well. Right, okay. So let's have a look again then. So let me get my thermal camera set back up. So again, this is the P2 Pro. Actually, let's do this. I'll tell you what, let's do this, shall we? So I've got the P2 there, and I've got the Flare 1 here. Right. What I do need to do is just extend that out so as it'll fit with my case. I've got the P2 Pro and I've got the Flare 1. Check this out. Flare 1. I think this Flare 1 might be almost dead. Let's power that on. Let's let that load up while I load up the software for the P2 Pro. Check this out. Just look. Let's keep them at the same level. Just look at the difference in quality. Look at how washed out the flare is compared to the P2. That's not with the macro lens on, by the way. But just look at the difference. The P2 is the one that's on the screen. The Flare 1 is the one that's in the phone. Like, it really is night and day difference. Like, honestly, it's just insane how much better quality it is. The Flare 1, it doesn't even align the images properly. Look at the thermal image compared to the camera overlay. Like, it's just ridiculous. And this Flare 1 is more expensive than this. It's insane. The Flare 1 sucks. Really does. I would choose that any day. You can use that on the phone, by the way, this P2 Pro. And this doesn't take forever to load up either. I have to take my case off for this because it don't fit. I have to take my phone out of the case. That is one downfall, but you can just get a USB Type-C extension. In fact, it comes with one. And it loads up the software straight away. The only downfall is it hasn't got USB Type-C pass-through so you can charge your phone at the same time. But yeah, just look at the difference. It's mental. In fact, these are designed for the phone. They're just, it's just that I didn't want it on the phone, so I managed to get it working on the PC. If anyone's got one and you want a walkthrough on how to get it working on the PC, just let me know and I'll make a video on how to actually get it working. But getting it working on the PC isn't supported by the manufacturer. I will say that. It's not supported by the manufacturer. Right, let's have a look. So we've got no heat in this area now around the south bridge. So now let's see what happens now that I apply power. Yeah, that SSD immediately gets warm, right? Like immediately that SSD is getting warm, and so is the south bridge. It's hanging on something. It's either hanging on this chip here or there's another chip here, another power management chip here on the other side. It's hanging on one of them. It's got to be, because if you look, or if you saw what happened, right, the south bridge has just turned off. So that should probably turn on now, or attempt to turn on now. Yeah, there you go, you can see it now. So if you look just there, you see that there? That little thermal spot? There's a chip behind there, just right there. There's a power management chip. That's a power management chip for the SSD. But the SSD is also staying on, and it shouldn't. It should initially apply power, but then it should go off. Let's just get a board that I know works, and I'll show you what the thermal signature when you apply power should look like. So those power management chips should light up, and then they should just go straight back off, but they're not. It's hanging on one of them. So I've got a feeling it's one of them. So this board is one I've literally just, I'll say fixed, I haven't, I've just converted it to a digital edition. But I know this board works, so let me just get that ready. Right, so that's ice cold, yeah? Oh, hang on. I had screws stuck to it. It's got a magnet on it for the macro. Right. Applying power. So you see all the chips light up? But that south bridge shouldn't stay that warm, and neither should, that's where that chip is that was getting warm. And it's not getting warm. So this board will actually turn on. Starting to get a little bit of heat in the board now. So yeah, you should have heat on there when there's power going through them. So for example, that chip there, in fact that chip, yeah, there is a bit of a thermal image on it, but not much, so it shouldn't get as warm as it looks. That has just overheated on me. What was my temperature then when it went off? Let's have a look. Just looking to see how hot it actually gets before it does shut down. According to that, it was at like 70 degrees, but I don't think that's right. But that'd be the software, not the camera. That would be the software reading it wrong. But yeah, it just we shouldn't see that kind of a thermal signature. So I've got a feeling that the board one of those chips is probably getting, has probably got a short on it somewhere maybe. It's either that, it's either one of those chips, so it's either going to be this chip, the safe bridge, or the SSD controller, I think. So we can't go far wrong, right? But yeah, that thermal camera is freaking awesome. By the way, I will say I did get paid to show that thermal camera, but you can't deny it. Phil dunks at reading chat. I always do, mate. No, it's hard to read chat and it's hard to read chat and focus on what I'm doing at the same time. The new board is so small. Well, this one, yeah, they are quite small. Big Daddy Nexus, thank you for the follow, and Weird Off as well, if you're in the chat, mate. Or rather, if you're watching still. Recalibrate the camera upon connecting, it really helps a lot. I'll just leave it. Right, okay, so yeah, let's have a look around, let's see what we can find. So let me just connect up my microscope, bear with me, because I was using that HDMI cable. Bear with it a second. I'm going to have a hunt around. I'm going to look on these chips that I've been working around first. Or that the chips that I was seeing were getting warm. Siggy time. I think that's stogies. What's a stogie? Right. Let me just fix my focus, because it's in focus for you guys, but not for me. There you go. That's better. That's more like it. So yeah, this is the RT5126. So that's an area what's getting warm. So this is on the other side of the board, the APU side, but that's where we could see that little heat signature. So let's just have a look for a short. Right, got no short there, and that fuse is good, so I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that what's causing it, so let's have a look at the dialogue IC on the back. .49 ohms, that's fine, it's a low impedance line. So this rail here is the 0.8 volt rail, so 49 ohms is completely normal there. And that's fine as well, or it appears fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could be something else, like it could be completely unrelated to that. It could just be that that rail's hanging because it can't activate the next rail. So I am going to still hunt around. I'm not just going to be putting it safe bridges and stuff off. That'd be rather foolish. But yeah, so I am going to just hunt around. It might just be the fact that it can't activate the next rail. Oh, hold on. I'm missing a fuse there. Is that missing a fuse on F7002? I believe so. I'm sure that's where the fuse is meant to be. We'll just have a look on another board, but I'm pretty sure that's where F7002 is meant to be. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're missing a fuse. It's no wonder it's not getting past the boot sequence. Right, do we have a short on any of that then? No short there. And no short there. So why is it missing that fuse? It's no wonder we're not getting the boot sequence. There we go. Let me just drop a new fuse on. I'm going to grab a donor board. I'll leave that out of focus, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that fuse is good. Hey, Yaki Yam, thank you, buddy. Welcome to Yaki Yam's viewers. Put it in focus then. My angelic light, welcome. How's it going, Yaki Yam? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Alright, so there's a new fuse. Can you please check the donor board for that too? For what, mate? What we're working on today, it's PS5 that I bought from eBay. Well, PS5 board. Oh, shut up, multimeter. Yeah, just a PS5 board that I bought from eBay, mate. 1200 series, no power, but I've just found that there's a fuse missing. So that inductor's slightly damaged, but I'm not really worried about that. Let's just hunt around for any more shorts on here. Just make sure there is none. Nope, seems okay. So I'm going to have a look at my boot sequence. And I do get a boot sequence. So let's have a look if it turns on. I do get a complete boot sequence now, which is good. So what I mean by boot sequence is, what I'm looking for is when I apply power to it. So I've got this connected up to my bench power supply, and when I apply 12 volts to it, I'm looking for the current, the initial current draw when I first apply 12 volts to jump from 0 amps up to around 300 milliamps, and then I'm looking for it to drop back down to around about 0.07 amps, so 7 milliamps, and then just hang on like 7 milliamps, between 4 and 7 milliamps generally. If the board's warm, it's going to, your current draw is going to differ because of resistance changes and stuff, but for the most part, you're looking for around about between 4 and 7 milliamps when it hangs. If it doesn't initially go up to 300 milliamps and it's not turning on one of the rails, you know, if it hangs on 0 amps, or if it hangs on, you know, like 10 milliamps, 20 milliamps, 50 milliamps, whatever, then you've got a short somewhere, or you've got something wrong somewhere. Okay, well, this was sold as a completely scrap board. Okay, well, we got a 2-second blod. Right, okay, so now we can work with it. So now let's have a look at the thermal camera again. Now that we're actually getting an initial boot, let's have a look at the thermal camera again and see what's going on with it, shall we? So what's going on with my thermals now? Right, my RAM turns on. It's a 2-second blod. Something's still not turning on there. So that thermal image that I just saw, that signature I just saw, something else isn't turning on. So I need to find out what. I need to find out what rail is missing. But it does appear as though we've got a rail missing. So we've got the 12 volt, obviously. We've got 5 volt. We've got 3.3. I've got to try and remember where all of these rails actually are now on this board. I'm not used to this board at all. We've got 1.8, which means we've got 5 on this side. Yeah, 5 there, and then we've got 1.8 on that side of the inductor. But yeah, I've got to remember where the rails are. I am expecting 1.37 volts here. Yeah, 1.37 volts. 0.8. 2.5. Yeah, so I've got to remember where these rails are. $12 volts there. $1.55. I think that's something to do with the RAM. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So it's dropping 1.8 volts down to 1.37 by the look of it, or something like that. Let's take the board out a second. So I'll apply power from the bench supply. I don't think I've got any liquid metal anywhere. No. No liquid metal anywhere. I supply 12 volts from the bench supply so I can test some more rails. $5 volts there. 3.3 there. 5 there. 1.2. 2 volts. 3.3. I can't actually power this on now. 1 second. Just free up a hand. Yep, that's giving me power. It's a bit awkward though. 12 volts. 12 there. 12 there. I need to, where does my power button go? There. I need to get these to power on. Oi. Dang it. Right, that should attempt to power on now. We get 5 volts. So it's not actually going to power on with the bed supply. It can't handle the current, the sudden power spike. We're getting the voltage rails. We're getting everything I would expect. Let's just have a look at the liquid metal. Make sure that the liquid metal's not spilled. Thank you, Jess. Why is my chat paused? 1 second. Let me just I want to have a look at this. I'll read chat in a minute. I just want to have a look at this liquid metal. It's not happy when it turns on though. No, nothing wrong with the liquid metal. No. Nothing wrong with that. Right, I guess I just got to hunt around then. 20 plus messages, Jesus Christ. Please save this PS5. If you ain't subscribed, you're a meanie. I agree. I'm not ignoring anyone. Why? Who said something? My chat was scrolled. My chat scroll was paused. 1 second. Not ignored. He's just a twat. Let me have a look. What did he say? He's saying there's a missing resistor near F7002. Is there? Let's have a look. Sorry, VVS. I don't mean to ignore you, buddy. I'm a bit of a prick, so yeah. Cheers, Jess. Let's have a look. Let me compare that to another board. No, I'm not missing a resistor there. No, I'm not seeing one. Not seeing a missing component there. 4 instead of 5. No, there's not meant to be one there. If you mean these ones here by the safe bridge, then no, there's not meant to be that many. What I should do, just to make sure it's not the BIOS that I've programmed, just to make 100% sure, I'm going to program the BIOS that was on the other console, just to rule it out. That's all I want to do, is just rule it out. I'm not going to program that chip. I'll program a new one. You know, just in case something's gone wrong with the programming on the BIOS, I should probably replace the solder on that breakout board while I'm at it. Yeah, so I'll program the BIOS that I had off the other one, just to make sure. Just need to double check it. It's always Travis's fault, mate. Always. Right, let's load up the software. Detect. We'll open I did put that one on. I did put the 691 on. Is that the one I generated? 2354. Yeah, that's the new one that I generated, isn't it? I put the wrong one on. So, hey ho, plot twist, CMOS battery is short. Right, so that's the actual BIOS that I wanted to put on there, because that's the one I generated a new serial for. So let's just read that. Some dude named Jeff, thank you. Cheers for subscribing with Prime, mate, I appreciate that. Thank you, bud, really appreciate it. There we go. Right, so that's got another BIOS on it. What I don't get is why that fuse was missing. Right, I don't understand why that fuse was missing if there was nothing wrong with the circuit. Unless someone's just pulled it off because it was blown. But I can't see the BIOS being the issue. I've never had an issue with my software programming BIOSes before. So, yeah, I can't see that being the issue. No. No. That sucks. I don't know what else could be wrong with that one, to be honest. Because it's got all the voltage rails, everything's getting warm as it should. Like, everything's behaving as I would expect. So I don't know. Boot to bug says Phil can fix anything. Very unlikely to be the SSD controller. It appears to be turning on. I mean, I could try replacing it, but it's up to you guys. Do you want me to replace the SSD controller? Personally, I'd rather work on something else, but it's got 5 volts, so it's not going to be the USB. It can be the safe bridge, but again, not likely. No damage to any of the ports. Shall I replace the SSD controller? What do you guys reckon? I can't see why it would be that, but you never know. If you replace it, it rules it out. But I've also got a reball one then as well. Alright, let me get myself a cup of coffee and I'll replace it. The startup sequence is there. I'm back. Okay, right. Let me get a donor board and then I'll put my mic on. Bear with me. Right. Okay. Trying to gather my bearings. HDMI encoder. Doubtful, mate. Doubtful. What does a USB startup tester show? I don't know, but I've got 5 volts there, mate, so it's very unlikely going to be that. If it was a short on USB, we'd also have a short on Southbridge. Unless it was a data line short. But it doesn't activate the USBs quick enough to see it with how quick it's shutting off. So I doubt the USB or the HDMI tester are going to tell me anything at all. Thank you, Border. Thank you, mate. Right, let me just hang this over the edge of the desk. Just counterbalance the board. Ignore that mark on this chip, it's just where the viscous paste was. I'm heating up from under the board because I don't want to damage the chip. This is how I remove all of these because it's just a lot safer. Yes, it takes longer, but meh. There we go. Right. Right. Different one, mate. Couple of oxidized pads. That's completely normal. One thing I like to do when I'm doing this is once I've cleaned the iron off, I run over the chip with nothing on the iron, and it'll gather up. Like if you look at that, it'll start to gather up some of the solder off the actual balls, and that saves a little bit of wick. I know wick's not expensive, especially when you buy it from consolefix.shop. But it does save a little bit of wick, and it saves a little bit of time as well. So it'll just pull up a little bit of excess solder off the chip onto the iron itself. Like that, look, see it? Not much, but it does save a little bit. Usually tuning on YouTube but want to support here. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. What else we got? Could you try a chisel tip? I haven't got one at the minute, mate. I need to order some new ones. I keep forgetting. Right, I'll just go over this once more before I reball it. There you go, that should do it. Nice and clean. Sizzle, sizzle. Good enough. Yeah, that's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. Now I just got to find the right bloody stencil. Just got to find the right bloody stencil. Just make sure that's nice and clean. There you go. Cool. Good. Just line that up properly. Stay to my fingernail. Solder paste. Thank you, AC Killer. But I'm really not. There is nothing special about me. I'm just going to heat up my, my spudger. By the way, I've got about 80 of these, and I'm giving them out free with orders over £10 on the online store. So any order over £10, I'm going to give out one of these free Spudger Pro Tool thingies. Right. Solder paste. There we go. Should be good enough. For work like this, you use T3 or T5. T3, mate. T3. Right, I'm going to drop down to 10% airflow, 300 degrees Celsius. So I want to get some heat into this before I do anything, before I actually flow it. That's melting too quick. Way too quick. Yeah, too quick. Knew it. Knew it, the stencil popped. Knew it was going to happen. I could see it happening. I can always tell when that's going to happen, just by how quick the solder flows. Like, it just flowed way too quickly. For some weird reason. Don't know why. Not a clue. Fuck it, I'll use solder balls instead. Why not? Why the hell not? Honestly, these stencils are just really not great for solder paste. Like, not the MAO stencils in general, just the 62GG, and the APU stencil isn't great as well. But that's a little bit awkward for solder paste. Better to use solder balls with them. Right, so this is lead-free solder paste, so it needs a bit of hot air with it. Well, in general, the MAO stencils are good, but for some reason, on this 62GG, They're just not great. I don't know why I'm trying to use hot air with that. It's pointless. I think I need to go one more pass. I'm just cleaning it all up. So the only problem with that happens is like giving the stencil a proper clean and getting all of that solder out of the holes and the flux. No, I actually don't think I need to give it another pass. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, that's all good. Cool. Got it. That's better. Yeah, looks good. Right, I'm just going to clean my hands, get rid of this flux off them. There we go. Now we see what the fingering really means. Are we going to reflow on a PS3 to fix yellow light to death? I have in the past, but I've never been successful. I've replaced tokens successfully. I need a couple more solar balls. There we go. If you're wondering why I do that, why I tap the sides of it, is so as I can knock all of the solder balls off the edges of the holes. I just feel like it allows them to flow better. Right, let's go to 1% airflow. Drink my coffee. I do not like the look of that solder ball there. It looks oxidized. I'm going to start increasing my heat. So I'm at 310. 320. 30. 40. 50. 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. I'm going to leave it there at 400 degrees. So the reason I do that as well is because if I increase it slowly, it prevents the stencil from warping. So I start at 300 and then just gradually increase it. I can increase my airflow to 30% now. Add some flux. Make sure it spreads around the entire chip. There we go. Good. Good, that will do nicely. So I'm just waiting for those to cool down and finish solidifying. Good, beautiful. Let's reflow this one more time. So if I reflow it once more, just make sure 100% that every single board is stuck. Now that there's nothing holding them in place. That is perfect. No, it did separate from the stencil. It's fine. It is fine. Everything's fine. There you go. Beautiful. Looks good. Right, let's clean that up. So the one good thing about using balls instead of paste is I know 100% that every single one of those balls are going to be even. There you go. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, let me just rest my eyes for a couple of minutes. And my neck. Yeah, balls are definitely way easier to use, yeah, 100%. Show off. No, that just comes with experience, mate. Like, you bear in mind, I have to reball them on an almost daily basis for the online store. But it's amazing how many of them I actually get through. I've got like 40 odd boards, and I've probably got about 8 of them left of them 40 odd boards. Like, considering I'm one person working from my back room, that's quite a lot of volume in terms of chips. Phil's desk's got to be Irish, the amount of alcohol it gets. Oh yeah. So I've got another 20 litres, don't worry about it. 21 litres to be exact. Single non-malt. Hey, got some channel renewals? Or is that just a single? No, it's channel renewals. That's a bit late. 25 to 2. Okay, very odd. Hey, look. eBay's let me, eBay's released my money. Thanks, eBay. I'll have that £94. Where's my money, bitch? Ha. Has PayPal released my money? I don't leave money in for longer than I have to. Why should they get the interest? Huh. PayPal ain't released my money yet though. Alright. Never mind. What are you working on? It's a PS5 at the minute. So I don't actually know what's wrong with this, but chats have persuaded me to reball SSD controller to try. I'll just remove this one. Again, from underneath the board, don't want to damage anything. Right. There we go. Yeah, he's doing good, thanks, mate. Yeah, if it works, you get fish and chips. Cecil. Ow. That board's hot. Yeah, there'll be some PS5 videos on YouTube soon. Probably later on. Probably tomorrow, to be honest. Right, let's fix these exposed traces and the oxidized pads. There was only that one oxidized pad. Cool. So we've got a couple of traces which I just need to put a little bit of solder mask on. Ah, damn it, too thick. No. Fail. Can't have it covering the trace itself, the pad itself. Not worried about that there. Not worried about that one. That will be a problem. So anywhere that's exposed, I'm just covering up. Might as well do that. Just looking for any more. I'm not seeing any. One there. Very slight. And just down there, that was just out of your view, I think. I think that's got to be more. No, there's one more. Just there. I think that's got him. I think that's got him. There we go. Right. Let that cure for a minute. Such much data lines. Oh yeah. It's 25 by 25 chip. So that's 625 balls. It's not that much more than a Southbridge, but coffee break. Nah, I'll put the chip on. Is that different from the one you had earlier? Well, this one. No, they're pretty much the same. Pretty much exactly the same. But I've been trialing this because I'm thinking about buying a load of them to put on the store. I'm gonna try and get in touch with a mechanic and try and get a decent price on them. But yeah, I want to try and get some of these on the store, so I've been trialing it for the past few weeks. I bought the old one. Yeah, the old one's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely no reason for you to not use it. Like, it works just as good as the other one. It's just the same. The only difference is the brand and the colour. This one's easier to see. But no, there's no reason why I'm not using this one other than the fact that I'm trialing this one. I've been trying it for a few weeks and it hasn't let me down yet, so yeah. Right, let's drop some flux on. There we go. Let's get it flowed down. Alright, let's add a bit of flux. No notification. How's it going, eRepair? Have you ever travelled to Japan? I've never been out of the country, mate. I've got no desire to leave the country, to be honest. There we go. That went perfectly. Yeah, I've got absolutely no desire to leave the country. Not bad. Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Finally got my spade tip out. Cody dropped it in there. Clean that spade of yours, it's dirty. No. Told you not to do that unless we're in private. Anyway, let's have a look at this on an angle. Perfect. Better than factory. Right, let's give this a whirl, and then if it don't work, I'm not doing anything else to it tonight. I don't think this will work though. To be honest, it didn't give me any reason to believe it could have been the south bridge after I put that fuse back. Sorry, the SSD controller after I put that fuse back on. But you know, we'll see. Ha! Now it's not working at all. Right, well, that is going to be because it's floated the either floated the SSD, which I doubt, or it's floated the secondary RAM. So that chip there, it's actually quite common. So I'm going to reflow that quickly just to... I'll have to add some more flux to here as well because it's going to have to reflow that at the same time. And while I'm there, I'm going to make sure that these chips are all flowed. That's the problem with having a lot of BGA chips in such a close vicinity. So now I'm going to have to reflow all of these just to make sure that they're all sat down properly. Someone might get upset. Been a while since I've seen bits. 3:59 in Moscow. Damn. It's 2 AM here. Right, so I've just reflowed all of them. Just try it again. See if it attempts to boot up. Ow! Ooh, ah. It's either that or the SSD controller I've just took off that board is dead. But yeah, I could have floated those ones. You never know. It's the only problem. You just never know. No. It's either that SSD controller I've just put on is dead, or it's floated these ones. I'll reflow those, but that's all I'm doing. If not, then I'll have another look another time. So when I removed the original SSD controller, it could have floated them other chips. I've probably put a dead SSD controller on. That's the only problem, you just never know. Right, I'll just check the boot sequence, because if it's doing that, then it's not got a boot sequence. So it's faster to just check the boot sequence. We have a boot sequence. Theoretically, that should attempt to turn. I'm not going to say it's going to boot up, but theoretically, that should attempt to turn on. Ow, it's hot. Ow, Jesus Christ, it really is hot. I'm going to have to give that a minute. That is way too hot. But yeah, theoretically, that should attempt to boot up. No, that SSD controller is dead. Damn it. Well, that's a bit annoying. I'm not putting another one on tonight because it's 2 AM. Yeah, it's a PS5, yeah. Do you have another SSD controller? I do, but not tonight. It's too late. I can't reboard another one now. So always wonder why I feel so scared of fixing PSUs. It's not that I'm scared, mate. It's just that they're not worth my life. They're not worth my life, mate. Fill the border. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to put another one on tonight now. It's not worth it. Like, it's 2 AM. I have got a meeting in the morning at my kids' school for some potential work. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for this one. I'll revisit it another time. If you're watching back as a video, it sucks, but yeah, that's what happens when you have to put donor parts on. But oh well, never mind. Right, I'm going to raid Computer Booter. You're welcome, VVS. That's assuming Booter's still live. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like he is. Right, okay, does anyone know who I can raid? Who can I raid? Anyone got any suggestions? Booter is off, yeah. Anyone got any suggestions? I'll give it a minute. Ugh. No, I need to end. I can't do any more, mate. I have a meeting tomorrow morning. Right, okay. Don't look like there's any more people live. Doesn't look like there's any more people live that I can suggest. Contagious. Who's contagious? Or is that not a channel? That yawn. Ha! Yeah. Oh, the contagious. Yeah, the yawn's contagious. Yeah. Got ya. All right then. Well, never mind. Yeah, I will catch you all in the next one, I guess. Yeah, sorry, Breticus, we're just leaving, mate. Yeah, I've got to meet. So I've got a meeting tomorrow morning with the head of IT at my kids' school. He wants me to fix all the IT equipment at their school. Raid the coder. So yeah, I've got to be there right after I take my kids to school. And I don't know how long it's going to take. So yeah, raid your ass. Yeah, indeed. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you all in the next one. Good night, everyone. Take care. Take it easy. See you all in the next one.